Hey, this is Phil from Race City Retro. Happy Monday morning. I'm headed out to pick something up cool today. I had given up all hope with Facebook Marketplace because is it just me or are the ads getting crazier and crazier and nobody ever gets back to you and people just lie and they take two pictures of a car, and then when you ask them, you got any pictures of the undercarriage or the engine compartment or the trunk floor? Not the trunk mat. I don't want to see the trunk mat. People who take pictures of trunk mats, what good does that do me? So I wanted to look for another little project, but it had to be running and driving. I don't want anything else that's not running and driving. I got a few of those now, but I shouldn't say that, everything runs and drives. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't want any roller. I had to have a title. That's the other problem. Everything around here, it's like they make it like it's so easy to get a title. No title, but that could be had easily. No, it's not. It's a nightmare to get a title when you don't have a title. It's not easy. If it was easy, why didn't you get the title, right? So I gave up all hope, man. And then Saturday, I just happened to be on there answering some emails and questions, and I jumped over to Marketplace, although I had given up hope, and poof, there's an ad for something that I like. I had talked about getting a Buick for a while, and no good, man. Every Buick that I found has got 24-inch wheels on it, and it's all done up where I'd have to do a lot of undoing to get it to the way that I wanted to do it. So I didn't want another Chevy. I'm a Pontiac guy too. I love Pontiacs. That was the first car I ever bought when I was 16. I already had a few cars before that, but once I got my learner's permit at 16, I bought a 65 Le Mans 326 3-speed on the floor. Looked like a GTO. It had the buckets and everything from a hairdresser who she had gotten pregnant and she felt that this ain't going to be a good car for me and my kids. So I bought it from her. It was a great car. Let me see if I could dig a picture of it up. I'll put the picture up now. Okay, but I've always been a Pontiac guy. I've had a ton of Le Mans, Tempest, GTOs, GT37s, and I think if you're a Pontiac guy, you're a Dodge guy. It's that same type customer, let's say. So up pops this 70 Pontiac Le Mans, and I'm like, whoa, that's a good year because you could do a GTO conversion if you want to build a clone. But then when I went and looked at this car, it was so solid and nice. It came out of Georgia, this car, since new, still on Georgia title. Not bill of sale. The car actually had a Georgia title. And I fell in love. It needs just a little rust repair behind the rear window, that deck lid filler panel between the trunk and the window. But the rest of the car is just ridiculously solid. You'll see. So I made a deal on the car. The interior is like brand new too. I'm on my way to U-Haul to grab a trailer. And I'll tell you, the reason that I bought this car, even want to look at it, the guy just did a proper ad. Not only did he have a bunch of pictures of the car, every side, front, back, he had a lift in his garage. He put the car up on the lift and took a ton of pictures of the frame, the floorboards, everything's mint under the car. And man, it was almost like I could have sent this guy money and just said, I'll take it without even having to go look at it. He did such a great job with the ad. So man, moral of the story, tip of the day, if you're selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, a car, man, take 10 damn pictures. Don't put no 2 pictures. Stop with that hose stuff, too. You notice every car on Facebook Marketplace, they wet it with the hose so it looks like it's fresh out of the body shop. The clear coat's been rubbed out. It's looking like glass. Then when you get there, the car's a chalky mess. It's like, who are you trying to fool? Why are you being deceptive right from the get-go? Just take actual pictures of the actual car. Put a good description. Don't say Ramon Park. Don't say needs TLC. Don't say all the car dealer catchphrases. Just say hasn't run in years. Car's been sitting for years. Have a title. Don't have a title. whatever. Be realistic, you know. There's people that want to buy your car, but if you don't take enough pictures, list it right, be honest, that's why you see cars on there for years. And I mean, Facebook too. Why is it you'll click on a car and the ad's been on there for it'll say listed 3 years ago? Come on, Facebook, start knocking those stale ads down. I mean, if it's 3 years old, the ad should just dissolve in 30 days. It shouldn't still be on there 3 years later. And I'm sorry if this is a rant, but I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way I do, that like cars, you know, I need another car like I need a hole in the head, but I don't have a car problem. I have a storage problem. Like my wife says, you don't have a car problem, you have a storage problem. But it was too good a deal to pass up, and nice, clean old cars are getting hard to find. If you see something clean and old and nice, man, grab it. Grab it, because there's so much junk out there. It's hard. And, you know, these cars are getting old. I have nothing against the cars. When a car's 50, 60, 70 years old, you know, like a 55 Chevy is 70 years old now. And you say that to yourself, 70 years old. Yeah, a 55 Chevy is 70 years old. So it's like, you know, you got to realize that's why it needs floors. That's why it needs a trunk pan. That's why the frame's rotted. It's a, you know, so don't hate the car. It ain't the car's fault, but just if you're buying an old car, be prepared to do some work. If you find something uber clean and solid and something that's been garaged, man, pounce on it, because even if you got to pay more money, it's always better to buy a nicer car to start with. Spend the extra money now and you won't be fixing rotted floor pans for the next 5 years. But I'm on my way to U-Haul. We're going to hook a trailer and we're going to go get this car. And if you guys want to come along, I'd love to have you. I know on YouTube now, nobody can watch a video past 3-4 minutes before they get bored and click off it. But I think you'll dig this car. So why don't you watch it to the end and see what I got here. See what I got. It's something pretty dang cool. All right, she's all hooked up. Let's make this trip, man. Hey, just a pointer. When you rent these U-Haul trailers, first of all, if you get to your U-Haul place and the guy knows you by your first name, that means you have a car problem. But other than that, I always like to take the straps, put them in a couple turns, and click them, because these things could blow off, be dragging on the ground, get caught up, and it shreds the edges, and then you have a real problem when you get there. You're also testing your ratchets to make sure everything works. Always make sure, too, the safety chains aren't dragging on the ground. So like that back one, that's kind of low. You don't want to be that guy going down the road, ching, 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 with everybody pointing at you. Look at the sparks. Oh, this don't have the thing on it, but see, that's better. And just what I'll do too is I do a walk around and just bang your tires. Make sure they ain't flat. Usually these things are real good. Very rare you have a problem with these. Looks good, looks good. Let's go pick this Pontiac up. And also, a lot of people don't know, see these hooks here, front and back? This fender folds down to get your door open if you're putting a lowered car on it, or a low car. The fender flips all the way down. All right, let's get rolling. Always love navigating through these U-Haul places. In ours here in Mooresville, this is like one of those Jagungo U-Haul places. And they got a lot of equipment here, but it's nice because they usually have, 10 car trailers sitting here. Usually everything's in stock unless it's like the last weekend of the month or the first weekend of the month. Those are their two busiest days. But I'm dragging a trailer. Let's head it out and go grab this Pontiac up. Thanks for coming along on the ride today. I think you guys are going to dig this car. It's pretty dang cool. All right, so here we are back at the storage facility. What do you think? My 70 Pontiac Le Mans. It's just a 352 barrel car, but it does have dual exhaust on it. It's got 75,000 miles. I was gonna video me pulling it up and this and that, but I don't like doing that at people's houses. You know what I'm saying? The guy had a bunch of other cars there too. I don't think, you know, he wanted to see everybody see it. Uh-oh, let's see. Can I do this one-handed? Probably not. No. All right, let me get this hood open 1 sec. It's looking good under the hood. The guy I got it from, he painted it all up. He put a new carb on it. He put an HEI in it. It runs beautiful. You hit the key, no noise, no smoke, no nothing. But it's original AC car. The AC's been disconnected. I don't know if this is the original motor or not. I'll have to check, but who cares? I'm not buying it for that. It's pretty strange. Power steering, manual brakes, four-wheel drums, an AC, and a front sway bar. I don't know what package that is, but kind of cool. Let me show you the inside. Now, don't forget, these fenders, they pull down so you can see what's going on inside. Look at that. Oh my God, look at those door panels. Let me back this up. Look at the dash. It's not even cracked. Look at the seat. Look at the headliner. Nice, right? It's showing 75. It's supposed to be original. And I believe every bit of it. I mean, look at that seat. Look at the armrest. All right. The guy I got it from put the gauges in it, but it needs that stuff anyway. Body is super nice on this car. See, that's the original color. And it looks like, by the looks of this, it was probably painted once, but it's not all bondoed up. Everything is metal. No rust, no nothing. Everything on the when I had it on the lift, the frame, super clean. Goofy wheels, but the guy he got it from put those on it back in the day. He wanted chrome wheels. But what do I do with this? Do I do it as a Le Mans? Do I do it as a GTO clone? It's a nice original car. Might be nice just to leave it as a Le Mans. Get the mechanical right, put some torque thrust or something on it, and just drive it around. I don't know, put in the comments, what would you do with this car? Runs and drives good. Don't need much in the way of body. Do you leave it all patinaed out, or do you... What do you do with the Le Mans? Or do you do a full GTO Judge clone car and not have to worry about where you park it because it's only a Le Mans? But it's still, how could you say that nowadays? It's only a Le Mans. But I'll tell you, I had given up hope on Facebook Marketplace until I met this guy, Sean, that owned this car. Man, like I said, he had great pictures in the ad. He had pictures of the car on the lift in the ad, of the frame, of the floors. The floors are immaculate in this car. Trunk floors immaculate. And an honest description. It was so nice, man, because I said, this is the last car I'm buying on Facebook Marketplace. And between you and me, it probably is, because I lucked out with this one. But be sure to like, subscribe, tell me in the comments what you would do with it, and check out our web store at racecityretro.com. Thanks for supporting the channel. Get out to your garage, man. Build something cool.